Do it. There. Okay. Anyways, hello everyone, and welcome to episode 3 of Red Dead Redemption 2. In the last episode, we did some stuff in Valentine. I don't remember what we did. I'm not saying, oh, this game's not memorable. It's memorable. It's just... I don't know. Typically, whenever a lot of stuff goes on in a game or something like that, it's hard for me to remember what all happened if it's like a whole bunch at once. But in this episode, we're gonna do two things. First, we're gonna go and get our good friend, Micah, who, by the way, I was at GameStop today. Nope. I'm gonna edit the description because I was slightly wrong. My stream, and I'm gonna edit the description, and then I'm gonna so hold on just a sec, and I will be done in the, I don't know, lickety split. So let me, oh, now it does it. Well, it looks like Creator Studio is getting a makeover next year. Pretty sure that it's all done because I just did the save thing, so I'm gonna go back to the stream and I'll see if the description is finished. Yep, it did it. Alright. Your horse won't follow you if you... Oh, I thought it said if you're not in game for a second. I'm not saying I have bad eyesight, it's just... For some... Like, have you guys ever had those moments where, like, you could have sworn something said something, but it says something else?
Mr. Morgan.
Yes, Miss Grimshaw.
One of the girls saw that friend of yours, Mary Gillis, sniffing about.
Mary?
Yes. I never liked that woman, Mr. Morgan.
No.
Her business.
Guess we can check the letter real quick, because there's a little prompt on the mini-map. It's right there, actually. Expect.
Dear Arthur, I've written this letter 100 times or more, and I
Letter
cannot
from
get
Mary.
it right.
Dear Arthur,
It's
I've
me.
written this letter
You know
100
it's
times
me
or
from the
more,
bad handwriting.
and I cannot
know
get
I
it
said
right.
when we last
It's
spoke,
me.
and I
You
was
know it's
going
me
off to
from the
get married,
bad
that we would not
handwriting.
speak again.
I know I said
said
when
a lot of things,
last we
and I
spoke,
meant them,
and I was
suppose,
off to get married.
at the time. But I'm not so proud as to not speak to people who care for me.
Oh,
or care
it's reading it for me, I'm sorry.
I've been in Valentine
I didn't even
for a
hear
couple
that.
months. I had some bad luck, and well.
Also, is it weird that
it's a
after I
long
was done
story.
streaming last night, my
Not interesting
ears were like
one.
ringing a whole
But
lot?
I am here
And
for
I'm not
now.
even wearing headsets.
I saw a
I
couple
used to
of
wear a headset, but
girls
ever since I got
whatever
this,
those
yeah, and for a
polite
brief
terms
while I used the
that ran with you and your associates
camera.
in town. and I heard tell of a man who sounded like you. I would love to see you again, if you could spare me a little bit of your time. I'm renting a room at Chadwick Farm, just north of Valentine. Yours, Mary Linton.
Alright, I'm gonna read this for myself, because I mean, you guys can read it. You guys are more than welcome to read it. For those watching this live, if you pause it and then unpause, it'll be further into the stream, because it is live. But after the stream is turned into a regular video, after I'm done with it, it'll be a regular video, and you can pause here to read it, so you can see what it says. But yeah. Kyle Morgan. Aw, doggy. So I guess this was like Arthur's family, I guess. Oh, I guess we could do shaving. There's a barber shop in town. Anyways, let's not waste any more time and get to our good friend Micah. Oh shit, I was gonna say, so I went to GameStop today and I talked to my friend Tyler, who was at the store at the time. Arthur, you can climb. I was gonna say, I talked to her about Micah and how I had a mission that I had to do to rescue him from somewhere. And my friend Tyler said that she didn't like Micah very much because he wasn't a very good person. Like, I can kind of get behind that, but at the same time, he's somewhat of a cool character. He's just not like, oh, he's a really nice guy to people. He's ruthless, but that's the whole charm of the gang, is that each person in the gang has their own, unique personality. Like, for example, Arthur's very loyal to Dutch, and he'll do whatever it takes to show his loyalty to the gang, no matter what. And since he's being, the main character, the player-controlled character, it's up to you how you decide how he should be in terms of what kind of person he should be, either a good person or a bad person. And I really like that little aspect where, I know I said this in my first two streams, but anything and everything that you do in terms of NPCs can make a difference. A huge difference. By the way, you can actually stop trains in this game. Unlike another game with trains, I mean, you can stop the tram, but it will only stop if you get in front of it. But if you, shoot the driver, the train will just keep on going. As for, the big train that's seen in Derailed, yeah, that train will not stop. Well, except in the mission, but other than that, no. Seriously, though, my ears are, ringing right now, and I'm not even wearing anything. It's not the PS4 or anything either. It's not me talking or anything. I don't know. I mean, they do that from time to time, but it's not like hearing loss or anything, because I have really good hearing. Although I do have... Whoa! Wait a minute. Wait. What's this? Oh, poker. Can't do that. There's a lock thing. Here's another. Huh. I'll save that for later if I get the chance. Because I did see in the description that after I do the Micah mission and the mission with Javier, that I'll just do some roaming around and stuff, so we'll see. And, oh wait. Oh, I'm heading towards it anyways. Yeah, I guess we can go ahead and do it.
Yeah.
I think once you enter the area, there'll be a little queue. Come on. Will it? Alright, Thunderhoof. Do your thing, girl. Whoa. I was talking to my friend Tyler about how I have the habit of, you know, clicking my tongue.
Just don't understand this at all. Hey, over here.
Hey, bud.
What's the problem? Problem? No, there's no problem. Quite the contrary. Well, there is a problem. For me, but not for you. All right. I ain't got time for No, wait! Give me a minute of your life. I might just change it forever. I'm sure you will have
You're
heard
not one of those
me.
Jehovah's Witnesses, are you?
Maximo Cristobal Valdez.
Oh, never mind.
The renowned explorer.
Oh, he's an explorer. That's cool.
There has been much written about me. I once had high
gonna raise
tea
up
with
the
the
volume a
Viceroy
little
of
bit.
India. I helped liberate South America. I climbed the mountains and swam across seas.
I usually don't raise up my volume very much on the TV. Like, I usually have it at like 15,
I've spent the last
but
3
I
months
raised it up to 20 for this game because it's actually kind of quiet. I don't have to do that for GTA 5 though, because I can hear it just fine. And I know there's volume controls in the game, but
in the Japanese archipelago.
you do this and just go from menu to menu.
Well, good for you. No, hold on. You see this map here?
Arthur,
It's made by
what
the
you
Jackal
doing?
gang. They rob banks all the way from here to California.
Yeah, I know who the Jack Hall gang are.
Oh, them you have heard of, but me? Huh. Well, rumor has it they buried gold somewhere in this area, but were killed before they could retrieve it. They created 2 maps to ensure it was well hidden. This is the first and should lead you to the second. You just need to follow the landmarks drawn here.
Me?
Yes! Unfortunately, I am out of time now, but I am prepared to sell it to you for the low price of
$2?
$10.
10?
An investment for a man
I thought it was gonna be something
given the potential return.
crazy, like 400. Wait, hold on. How much money does Arthur have? It's not, how do I check on money? How do I check on money?
Well,
You must think I was
$10
born
and
yesterday.
it's yours. Between us, this map has proven a challenge even for me. So, how about I sell it to you for just $5? One half less.
I ain't paying you nothing to go on some wild goose chase.
Yes, well, when I am plated in gold and you are starving on the street corner, who will be laughing then?
Just get out of here, you idiot.
I think I just missed out on an opportunity. Shit. Probably shouldn't have done that. Of course. Come on. Where'd he go? Seriously? I'm sure he'll probably be back. Hopefully. Seriously, like, does it even show? I don't have any money. I don't have any money. No wonder I wasn't able to buy it, and so I had to decline, and that guy ran the fuck away. Oh, oh boy. Oh no! Wait, what? What? We're just... what? Is this a loading screen? Yeah, loading screen. And I assume my horse is dead? Nope, what? Here, girl. Or... wait, what? Oh no! Horsey is gone. Oh, wait. I am the biggest dumbass in human history. I thought my horse was gone. Note to self, pay more attention to horse. Come on. Come on, girl. I seriously thought my horse was dead. Like, wait a minute, hold on. I still have to get used to these controls, oh my god. This button. And this. Okay. Sell that, sell that, sell that. I guess I don't have the deer pelt, do I? Or I thought I did. Might come and see Mary after we're done with the mission with Micah and the mission with Javier. Because the mission with Javier, believe me, it is going to be rough. Because for one thing, we have to go to Strawberry. Wait, no, Micah is the one that's dangerous because we have to go to Blackwater. Which is going to be very, very crazy. Oh, that's awesome. You know, I have a funny feeling that I won't be seeing that guy. You know that guy that I refused the map because apparently I didn't have any frickin' money. Ish. I didn't even think about that. What I could have done had I known I didn't have any money was I could have gone ahead and sold the valuables that I have. Except for the pen, of course, because I'll keep that because I'm pretty sure it might be something that Arthur could use. But had I known that I didn't have any money, I would have sold the valuables that I could sell, like the earring, the belt buckle, and the other thing, and I could get money from those. But since I didn't know at the time, whenever I got to that one guy, that I didn't have any money, yeah, it's probably not possible to get that map unless I just so happen to see him again. It's like I said, anything and everything you do with any person has its own positive and negatives in terms of effects, so just keep that in mind. Thank God You want some? You want some? You're gonna get some. Wow. Wow.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus.
Whoa. Buddy. Buddy. Come on, horse.
Oh, you there. Please help me.
Oh, shit. No. I swear, I wasn't faking that screaming. I was genuinely freaked out. I thought I could do it. Alright. Hey, at least the game is nice enough to spawn me nearby where I died. And hey, my horse is still there, so that's good. Dear God. Note to self, don't waste your deadeye. Wait. I am an idiot. I am an idiot. Wait, will that happen again? No, it won't. Sure it won't. I am definitely certain that that won't happen again. It's like I said, anything that you do in this game has its own consequences. And considering that we just died, we won't get an opportunity. Whoa, never mind.
Please stop. Oh, I beg you. Oh, I'm in bad sorts here. I took a little jaunt and have managed to get myself hopelessly lost. I am staying in Strawberry. If you could just guide me back.
Can't think of a good reason to say no.
After all, we're heading there anyways.
Oh, thank you, sir. Well, after you. What
Up on, bud.
me to come out here, I'll never know.
You're gonna hop on, right?
None of this is familiar to me, but it all looks the same, so...
Guess I can walk.
What are you doing out here anyway? Clearly ain't your natural habitat.
No, I'm just visiting. I'm from New York City, actually.
New York
Don't
City.
say.
Oh,
I wasn't going to go there. After all, that's actually where one of Rockstar's headquarters is. Or not headquarters,
So I thought it might be quite the trip
one
to
of the,
see what the fuss was. Perhaps make a few investments while it was still undervalued. Turns out I was made the fool.
one of the
Not
companies.
enjoying it then?
Because there's multiple companies of Rockstar. There's Rockstar San Diego, there's Rockstar
I'd hardly
North.
stepped off the carriage
There's,
and I'd taken in the whole place. I suppose some might call it charming. Let me tell you.
It's just Rockstar,
Charm
I
is
know
not worth
that.
much these days. You show me a timber frame shack and I'll show you Broadway. And meanwhile, you have
there's-
this mayor, quite intolerable blowhard. A little bespoke woodwork, and he thinks this is a cultural hub. The man's completely deluded. Well, I should give him some credit. He must be quite the salesman. He did get me out here after all. More fool me. Now I'm tromping through the leaves in the muck with some cowboy. No offense.
Little taken.
What kind of feeling uneasy about this guy. I'm sure I'll
Oh
get that
yes,
soon.
this does look familiar.
Well, there goes my dead eye. Better not be setting me up, bud. I want the dead eye. Wait, where are we? Oh, we're kind of at Strawberry. Wait, Strawberry. Well, I think that was the town that, according to Lenny, lynches people, I think. Hold on. Alright. Strawberry Red Dead Wiki. It's a new location actually. It's in this game. Alright. It says here from the website description. Like I'm looking at the Red Dead Wiki, but this quote that I'm about to read is from the website. It says, Strawberry was little more than a small logging town until the arrival of its new mayor, an East Coast eccentric, who was obsessed with transforming it into a cultural beacon for wealthy tourists, much to the amusement of the locals. Damn it, it doesn't say anything. I was hoping it would have, like, information. Oh well. I still have 2 people watching. One of them is me, because I'm moderating my comments, as I've said. Let me check on that. Oh. Alright. Now we're back. You're not trying to set me up for anything, are you? This guy over here.
Get moving. You know what? Forget about it. People say I'm strange.
I got my eyes on you. Alright, come on, bud. No, I want you to be right beside me. Because I got my eye on you, too. Unless you're just out walking. I think just up ahead is actually Strawberry. Oh, and oh, sweet! I can drift with a horse. And I got level 5 for health on the horse.
Alright.
Come on, bud. Yep, here it is. Strawberry. Formerly a small logging town.
You've rescued me from the depths. You seem quite the resourceful sort, sir. If for some reason you plan to spend any time in Strawberry, you may want to look into that gabbing mayor. Something is definitely off with him.
I'm listening.
Alright. I'll keep that in mind.
Yeah, come to think of it, this whole place seems off.
I never thought I'd be so happy to see this pulp heap.
I never thought I'd be happy to see another town. Oh, wait.
I won't complain about New York again, let me tell you.
I'm sure you won't, sir. I'm sure you won't. Welcome to Strawberry. Cheery name. 35 degrees Fahrenheit? Arthur, you're wearing I wouldn't say it's a short sleeve shirt, because it's just, you know, his sleeves rolled up. There's a butcher. There's
New Yorkers. Jesus.
ale depot thing. But we're here for Micah. Micah, Micah, Micah. Always getting into trouble. Just about pissed off a girl in the first mission of the game.
You got a problem with me?
No. Alright, Thunderhoof. Wait here. I will be back shortly. Just look at that horse. Isn't she beautiful? Now, I'm pretty sure I won't be able to pay, right? Blessed are the meek.
Hello, sir. I've come from Blackwater. I'm on the trail of a dangerous gang. Colm O'Driscoll. Heard you had some sort of incident.
No deal with bounty hunters around here, son.
I was just wondering if I could get a description.
Well, they weren't friends. They got in a fight, 2 men got killed. Now, one of them's an idiot, the other's some kind of dumb bitch, so maybe them's your boys. You can look right enough when we hang them.
What? Hang him.
Let me out of here, you maggot!
Arthur! Arthur!
Hello, old friend. Had a good time, did you?
You going to get me out of here?
I ain't decided yet. Funny. Oh, I ain't joking, cowpoke.
Look at the expression.
Luster out of your mouth these last 6 months. Now, I got an opportunity to watch you be silenced. You gotta do something. Why?
I always looked up to you, Arthur.
Well, that's your first mistake. Listen, there's one little problem. There's only one of me, and there's a whole town full of people wanting to see you swing.
You got to do something, Arthur. This wall just needs some good force.
Well, Thunderhoof, you up for a little task? I'm surprised that, you know, Arthur didn't slip dynamite. Aha! Hold that thought. Did somebody say TNT?
Maybe that's
Uh-oh. No! Thought I was gonna die there because I was starting to run away.
What the hell are you doing?
He wasn't O'Driscoll.
I knew you were scum. Get up from there. Come on, Arthur.
Sweet.
Shit, more of the bastards. Yep, I see him. Hell's coming for you right now.
Boom, baby.
Let's go. Where are we going? Making a house call. You're gonna get some. We really should get out of here. Calm yourself, woman. Like I said, I need to see some. Skinny! Get out here!
Skinny.
Skinny!
This is a neat looking door.
Skinny, Micah is normal. You always was a letdown, you fat sack of crap.
I'm surprised he didn't say shit. What are you grabbing? What are you getting?
Hello, Maddie.
Wow. Micah, you sick son of a bitch.
My guns.
Ooh.
I show him, and I'll show the rest of this town. You have really lost it this time.
Boom! Right in the kisser. Hey, smart ass.
Up here, come on. Along this town's a damn joke. I'll bed down the lot of you. Where are you going now? You wanna get out?
God, the gun sounds in this game are so awesome.
You wanna get out of here, don't you?
Yeah.
Let's clear them out.
Psh.
Let's get to those horses, Morgan.
Alright, Thunderhoof.
Reckon it's
Right on.
here, Morgan. Now you wanna get out of here? Don't have much choice. Yeah. Another line from
Thunderhoof. Away. Game. Oh. I thought it was
You're sending the whole brigade.
the whole brigade, huh? Whoa! Almost ran into the rock. Not that rock. I still like the vibration thing that the controller does whenever you're reloading a gun. That's really cool.
Let's get out of here before we get any more on our tail.
Whew. This was intense. I'm surprised I didn't die there.
I gotta hand it to you.
I think I almost did.
What the hell was
well,
that
I didn't.
you pulled back there? Got a bit wild, all right. Wild? Making a house call in the middle of all that?
Killing a woman?
Care about more than those guns.
You know, in this day and age, people are gonna get really mad at you, Micah. It's a good thing you aren't alive right now. Then again, you're a fictional game character, so why the hell should I care?
Down south. Didn't end well. I saw how it goddamn ended. You was gonna let me hang. I'm starting to wish I had. And you owe Lenny, too. He hadn't found us in time. Yes, you'll all be thanked profusely, I promise. Yeah, well, you're lucky Dutch has got your back. For some unknown reason. I think we finally lost. I hope so. I'm giving you a holster. It's my way of saying thank you. And thank you.
there I was, having a dull day only for you. To liven it up by letting me help you shoot up half a town.
You're a funny fella, Arthur. Real funny. Why you act all sour all the
Yeah,
time?
well, you ain't funny at all. So why you gotta act like the court
All
jester?
right, listen. I'm sorry, but we're family now, Arthur. You and me. Sons of Dutch. Makes us brothers. Sometimes, brothers make mistakes.
Says the guy with the
Head
black
back to
eye.
my little camp round back of Strawberry. Come see me. Maybe I can make things up to you.
You ain't heading back to Dutch?
Oh, I've been a bad boy, Arthur. I ain't seeing Dutch till I can bring him a peace offering. Bye now. Yeah.
The horse is like, horse wheelie. Oh, sweet, I can dual wield. Now I can finally be like... DJ Blazkowicz. I was trying to reference that one song from the game. The...
Keep back.
Better not start something, buddy. So... Well, we've got Javier to deal with. Or, wait, hold on. Do we? Do we? Let's see. Hosea. There. No, you know what? How about we go to Mary? So yeah, we can now dual wield. Basically, we can be the Wild West version of BJ Blazkowicz. After all, this game does have Texas, but... Hey, bud. Hey, dog. So we're not going to Javier. Well, here's something I don't get. If the Dutch gang is, you know... but
Keep out of here. Come on. Here we go.
Easy now, just passing through.
Yeah.
I knew you
Keep moving, or you're next.
okay, I'm going.
For you.
Whoa, almost ran into the horse. Then Arthur would have been like, ew. The horse just went doing. Those guys better not be going after me. I don't think so. I better just let them pass.
You're gonna be a whole lot dumber with a hole in your head.
Ah! Come on! You son of a bitch, really? I stopped to let y'all guys pass and not have any conflict, and all of a sudden, you're gonna be a whole lot dumber with a hole in your head. Dead. That is stupid! So I have to stay away from those guys? Oh well, at least I still have my beloved Thunderhoof. And hey, at least the waypoint didn't go away. Actually, hold on. Let me see what the red means. Not red dead. Oh, there's a barber in town, so I can definitely visit that on the way to Mary. In fact, I think I'll do that. God, still. Had I known those guys were gonna attack me, because I saw there were still red circles, but I was like, I don't know if they're gonna attack me. So I stopped just to see what would happen. Instantly killed within 5 seconds, and then coming within, like, pissing distance. And no, I'm not mad at the game, and I'm not mad at Rockstar for programming it that way. It's just how the game runs. That's how it's supposed to be. So I'm not mad at anyone. I'm mad at the guys, but that's not me going like, this game sucks. This happened. I'm pissed. No, that's just me showing frustration that I didn't know that was going to happen until it was too late. After all, Rockstar is a very, very, very cool. Sorry. Going ahead. Going ahead, bud. I don't want no trouble. Especially after the last time I ran into trouble. Go birds, or ducks. By the way, I know Rockstar said that Arthur can't swim very well, but he can swim. Just not very well. But you can swim in this game. It's not one of those... It's not harkening back to GTA Vice City, GTA 3, and all those other games where you can swim. Because starting with San Andreas, you can swim. I don't think you could swim in the Stories games. Oh, people have made jokes about Arthur calling, or no, not calling the boy horse, but whenever he's on a male horse, he's like, "Come on, boy," and like the way he says it is like B-O-A-H, like boa, because you know he's southern. God, that motion blur. I know Horizon had motion blur, but this takes it to a whole new level.
Okay there? Don't speak to me. Relax.
I'm just gonna go. You guys don't start nothing. Thank you. I was worried they were gonna pop up as red circles on the map like those guys that I ran past and died from. Seriously though, I wasn't expecting that to happen because I saw there were still red circles, but I thought, oh, they're just people who were just marked as bad guys. I don't know what's gonna happen, but no. They decided to try and kill me, even though I didn't do a damn thing to them. But
Beating up half the saloon like that?
Come on, there's gotta be a fight every night in that shithole.
Just show some respect next time. We've
Yes, sir.
far worse than you out of town before.
I'll keep that in mind, bud. I also like how the tree branches realistically push away from your body when you move towards them. It's really neat. Alright. There's a gun shop over here, but I'm not gonna look for that. I'm gonna go to the barber shop. Oh, what the? The saloon has a barber shop? That's interesting. I didn't even know saloons would do that. Or, wait, is it a saloon? It's a saloon. I'm not gonna question the game logic because I'm pretty sure it was like that in the Wild West times.
Clear! I need to pass. Over there.
Alright. Thunderhoof. Why am I talking to Thunderhoof about me getting on? Alright, Thunderhoof, time to park ya. Not a car, but there's certainly a mode of transportation. It'd be kind of funny if, in GTA Online, they suddenly have horses, like, coming soon to GTA Online, Wild West.
Well, look at here. Maybe this is our man.
You a bounty hunter, mister?
Maybe. It depends.
But I'm guessing you ain't here to pass the day, turn yourself in, or discuss the finer points of county law.
I didn't even know that was going to be a
We
mission.
don't know much more than that.
I guess it's like a side mission.
All right.
You smell that?
What,
This here's
ass?
livestock town,
Oh.
mister. Attracts delinquents and reprobates like flies. Now, I'm not a felon.
So it smells like ass then.
But I've been around long enough to know you don't hire a saint to catch a sinner. You bring me what I need, and I'll pay you well, and I won't ask no questions.
So,
You got a deal.
what is it you need?
Why don't you have a look at that poster on the wall over there?
He's a low-down huckster. He's been poisoning folks with his miracle cure from here to Annsburg. Killed more than Landon Ricketts without even pulling a trigger.
Benedict Albright.
Sick satisfaction.
Filler over at
He's
the
not
school
all
says
right
he's
to me.
always home by the door, straight north of here. You think you can bring him in?
I'm gonna leave.
Money's good.
This is
Need
my
him alive,
room.
though.
My room.
I want to make sure the women he witted get compensated before he swings.
You've got a deal.
I'll see what I can do.
Well, good luck to you.
So, dead or alive, basically? Out the game.
alive. That's an important point.
Hello? I got it.
Wanted for capture alive. $50 reward. Benedict Albright selling harmful substances as miracle medicine. He's on the run, thought to have remained in the vicinity of Valentine. All information or reward claims to be addressed to the Valentine Sheriff's Office. Okay. I guess we have our man. Wait, is it showing the green dot? Oh, there. We're gonna have to wait, Mary. Alright, Thunderhoof. Off we go. Hey, bud. Whenever that guy stopped me earlier, like, whenever he talked to me about the bar, at first I thought he was talking about, like, Strawberry. Also, Strawberry is a small town. I just noticed that whenever I did the mission with the Micah. It was apparently staying in Strawberry. Yeah, why don't you go back to your, Daddy Dutch? No, not that way. Like, it was because of, him saying that Dutch is like a father to the gang, and they're all like brothers and sisters and stuff like that. So it feels sort of like a family, although they're not actually related. You know, I'm not about to say something snarky like, gee, I hope they aren't. Because if they actually were, then it really would be a dysfunctional family. I just did it anyways, folks. So... up for a guy. Good girl. Out. Seek it out.
Yep. Here.
Your girl.
Throw it up. You're okay, girl.
There's a horse, as I saw.
What we got here?
Wait here, please.
You Benedict Albright? No, sir? Huh. Kinda look like him. I was told he'd be up here. No, not me, sir. It's because I want to buy some medicine. And I heard good things. I'll pay in gold if you could help me find him. It's just my mother's real sick. Oh, well, if that's the case, for a sick woman, I'd be happy to help. I'm a healer, you know? A medical man. Finest medicine in the state. Game's over, mister. Put your hands up. I'm taking you in. Taking me in? What for? Apparently that stuff you're pushing is killing folk. There's a price on your head. I don't know, it ain't my business. Partner, that's crap. I'm a healer. I got an aura. I speak to spirits. I'm a scientist. Folks get real angry for no good reason.
Guns look so cool in this game.
This is a mistake. Keep your hands up, buddy. They only want you for questioning. I have to insist that this is a mistake.
He's purposely trying to commit suicide. Oh!
Hold on. I'm slipping. Shit.
On.
Wait.
Uh-oh. Come on, Arthur. Come on. Yeah, did it.
Oh, you saved me. Now, come on, buddy. Let's make this easy. What, you taking me in?
I was gonna fail that.
Question. Oh, you saved my life. Ain't we had enough drama? I'd be better off jumping. They expressly told not to kill you. Oh, this is about you. Don't jump. Or what? You can't shoot me, no. Please. I'll take my chance. Come in, my friend.
Oh, shit.
I really do not like you.
Underhook. Off.
Yep. Shit. I gotta cross. Swim to the edge. Grab onto something. All right. Look out, the rapids. Hold your breath. Yep. Get over to the bank. Help! Help!
Oh, you'll get your help, all right.
Come here. Come here.
Come on, you old fish. Come on. Hey. Hey. Come on. Don't die. Do I have to pull him? Guess so. Come on. Quit resisting, you son of a gun.
Who made you God, friend? Who made you judge? I'm only in it for the money. That's even
$50 ain't bad.
does seem that way.
Even though I had more than that. He just knocked him out with a slap to the head. Alright. How about I loot him first, because, he is a guilty man.
Add insult to injury.
I could definitely sell that. Alright. You're coming with me, bud.
Okay then, girl.
Alright, girl. Not falling off my watch. I don't want my horse to drown. She's a really good girl. Good girl. That's a good girl. A very good girl. In fact, she's one of the best. Almost ran into the tree.
Sir. Suffer a little
Shut
longer.
up. I had to. I had to bit. I almost said I had to bit my own commentary. Wait. No, I'm going the right way.
I seem to keep blacking out.
Shut up. You can stay.
You do seem to keep blacking out.
Yeah, no thanks to me.
Sir, this isn't necessary. I'm a medical man, a healer.
Healer my ass. You killed people.
I don't feel very well.
Well, if you feel like puking, what you should do is puke. In a barrel. You know, 'cause the Old West.
You're a bully, sir.
Define bully. I am an outlaw who is an honorable man. Alright, guys. I've got your bounty.
Oh, my lord. I wasn't expecting you back so soon.
I wasn't expecting to be back so soon.
Just leaving. Sure. Where you want him? Cell in the back.
Enjoy that hard landing.
I never did it. Any of it. I thought I told you to shut up, partner. But I told you nothing. Shut up. And, good luck.
Don't drop the soap.
You ain't much of a man. You ask folks for forgiveness, you remember this, partner. I've already forgotten. I'm sure. How much was you off? $50. Here.
$50 as a modest reward. Thank you, Mayor.
Please,
No, not Mayor.
remember what
I called him Mayor. Sheriff, not Mayor. That's a mayor. Alright. Now, I can do the barber. Still, this definitely reminds me of my old summer camp. I don't know what it is about it. I guess it just reminds me of it. Now, they will let me into the saloon, right?
First time at Smithfield's?
Oh, there it is.
All them redskins. Don't think I've seen you around here before. Right then. What'll it be?
My family freezed to death in the winter of '72. If I'd known about Rich.
Oh. Okay, that looks pretty good. Yeah, that works.
Like that.
What's up, pomade?
They deserved it. They were Christians, so I sent them to hell.
All right. Get
Hell,
Should have thanked me.
better hope the Doom Marine doesn't see them. Oh wait, this takes place in 1899, so there is no UAC at this time of the time. At this time of the time, yeah, that makes perfect sense. And, oh my god, I want a haircut like that. Alright. Now to go to Mary. And, instead of having a little lamp... Did I just say a little lamp? Mary had a little lamp, little lamp, little lamp. Mary had a little lamp and it was very bright. But well, that's some good singing there, buddy. Or that was me. Pork, pork. Boop. Good girl. That lamp thing. I meant to say we don't have a little lamb, not a little lamp. I don't know where I got lamp from. I guess because of that moth meme. Like, have you guys ever seen that moth meme where it's like a moth? Like, it's a picture of a giant ass moth and, like, like, according to, what the moth says in the meme, it's like, do you have a lamp, brother? Alright. Good girl. Stay. That's a good girl. I'm gonna go gallop in that little field, get some exercise. You can do that. We loved Once and True, 2. That's another 2 game.
Yes?
Oh, I'm sorry.
2 out of 2.
I didn't mean to disturb you, man. Is Mrs. Linton in?
I'll go see.
Oh,
Lemon, call her for you.
a caller, but there's no telephone. I don't think.
Hello, Arthur.
There. Who's this nice young lass?
I heard you and your friends was around.
Okay. Where's what's his name?
Died.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, me too. Happened a while ago. Pneumonia.
Bad business.
Sure.
So, you've been
Let's
laying
not
right over-
notice as Arthur uses more ammo for his revolver, the bullets in the
leave
belt
like that,
disappear.
Arthur.
That's a neat detail, I like it.
Okay.
I don't think
My
any of his
family.
guns.
I
I don't know
need
if it's
your
just
help.
the revolver.
You mean the family that always looked down on me? You want me to help?
It's my little brother, Jamie.
I have a mom named Jamie.
I always liked Jamie, at least compared to the rest of them.
He's broken Daddy's heart.
Daddy has a heart.
Don't make me beg you, Arthur.
My money, my life, me. I wasn't good
Seriously,
enough.
the facial
I'm
detail.
sorry.
I think
We need
this
your help real bad.
this literally
Little
surpasses
Jamie's joined
what
the
Horizon Zero Dawn
Trehonians.
did.
That
Like,
strange
its facial
religious order.
features and everything were
Yeah.
awesome.
They're quite mad, Arthur. They'll kill
Rockstar
him.
tops that.
You're the only person he'd listen to.
So, I'm too rough.
Yeah, I know people have said, oh, this is the first Rockstar
But
game
it's
in
okay
5
to
years.
ask me to help and save
In
you.
terms of the
I'm
first
sorry.
Red Deading years,
I
it's like
understand if you don't want to help me,
7 or 8 years
but I think
since,
of you often.
you know, Red Dead 1. Or Redemption.
Going now.
I'm begging you, Arthur.
I say let Jamie live Jamie's life, and not the nightmare that his daddy dreamed up for him.
Jamie's so innocent, Arthur. Please, Arthur. Will you near Carmody Dell, I think. The rancher there said he'd seen him around the Cumberland Forest area. I just want him back, Arthur. If you find him, bring him to me at
That
the
doesn't
station.
sound too
I'll see
good.
what I can do.
I'll owe you.
You already owe me.
That hairstyle looks so cool. I'm not just saying that, it really does look nice. Alright. Alright. So we're not too far away from that. Alright, girl. Oh, that's what it is. Wait, hold on. What did it say about drifting? Horse. Oh, that's what it is. It's called a drift. I thought it was like a horse going. "Grrr." That's really fun. That's pretty cool. Oh, almost ran into an outhouse. That would have been a real shitty time, huh? I tried too hard on my face, going like scrunching my face to make it look funny. I was like, actually no, that sounds like I'm trying to take a shit. I'm not jumping. I'm riding. Sorry. I wish the game would have like put a waypoint, but I guess since it's like, oh, there's no definitive location of where the character is, like it doesn't show exactly where they are, it's just the area that they're in. You okay? Oh, hi.
Lady out. My horse up and died on me, twisted my ankle something fierce. Think you could give me a ride?
Sure.
Yeah, sure. Hop on.
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you.
Alright.
You know Emerald Ranch? Mind taking me there?
Yeah, sure.
Sure.
Emerald Ranch
Glad I ran
is.
into you. Huh. I raised that horse, you know. Raised it since it was just a foal.
Aw.
Losing a horse is hard. Sorry to hear that.
Yeah, that horse did right by me. Better than my husband, truth be told. That fool. Always complaining, but does he do something about it? Man barely lifts his hand to wave the flies away. Aside from to lift a drink, of course.
This room is starting to have like weird effects, so.
Trouble. But Biscuit, he was a fine animal. Loyal, smart, brave.
I hope that
Didn't
screen
take no
effect
guff,
isn't
not
like
from
a
no
bad thing.
one.
Because I
Had
do
one
need
of
to
them mountain
eat.
boys pull a gun on me once. I was riding up near the Dakota and had stopped by a nice warm patch. Must have dozed off, but I wake up and find some nasty piece of work pointing a rusty shotgun straight at me. Well, he gets wheezing on and I must have made some sort of noise because the next thing I know, Biscuit had nipped his ear clean off. Kicked his hide too as he was hollering away. Didn't think a man could run so fast.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, had a good laugh on that one. I tell the husband, what does he do? Should have never gone over there, honey, he says. Gee, thanks.
So, you live at Emerald Ranch then?
For the time being. I was looking for work. They was looking for some help with the gardens. If I waited any longer for my husband to put food on the table, I'd have died of starvation. I'll be moving on soon, though. Emerald Ranch, well, it's a strange place.
Oh wait, it is a bad effect whenever the screen does
Owner's
that
a mean bastard.
effect.
Strange, too.
Because like,
The lights
look at the heart, it's all red.
There's a daughter,
It means
but
if
she
Arthur
never
takes
leaves the
just
house.
one bullet, he'll
You
die.
can see her in the window sometimes.
So you do need to eat.
When
And
I
I
asked about
think
it,
there
everybody
is
told me to leave
fast
it
traveling.
alone. Found an old saloon there,
I think.
all shut down now. But I went in to have a look, and there's bullet holes, old blood stains. Something definitely happened there, but I couldn't figure it. Just an uncomfortable feeling to the place. Either way, it's time I left. Especially now I lost that poor horse. I'll collect my belongings and be on my way.
Back home?
I guess. I bet my husband's right where I left him, bottle in hand.
Don't worry, Arthur, we'll get you something to eat. I think. Let's say, as long as we're doing this, we can see like more areas that we haven't seen yet. Whoa, that was cool. Saw something just run by. I think it was like a deer or something. Maybe it was a sheep or I don't know. Some more cowboys. After all, this is what the game is about. Cowboys.
Tell you one thing, I don't like your life.
And the things are starting to do that. Oh, I think that's the ranch.
Oh, we're getting close now.
What? Just taking someone home. Emerald Ranch, the Heartlands, NH. I think this is New Hanover.
Here we go. This is great. This was kind of you, mister. Please, take this as my way of thanking you.
What's this?
Appreciate
Oh, thank you! That's really nice of
What a
her.
lousy day.
And... Oh, what the... It just so happens that Hosea is over here. There's a post office. There's a stagecoach as well. Stable. There's the mission for Mary. There's Valentine over here. Oh wait, there's me. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and go to I think those are about to run out, and yep. So that means the screen effects will pop back up. The red thing that goes like... It's not like Arthur's gonna die of starvation. It's just a negative effect on his health, so... I want to get back to the camp, but not like super fast. Actually, yeah, I do. Actually, hold on. Can I make a beeline for it? Yes I can. Because if there's anything I've learned, it's that making a beeline for something is oftentimes a good thing. Oftentimes. Not all the time, just oftentimes. Come on, Thunderhoof, you can do it. You can do it, old girl. Or, actually, I don't know if you're old. You're a pretty girl. Actually, let's play this in first person to see what it's like. Just look at this. Oh. Look, where's empty? Health like slower. Oh. Oh. Yeah, we need to get Arthur to sleep and have him eat. I like making that noise, I don't know why. Oh!
Yep.
Come on, girl. You can do it. Actually, I have a bad feeling about this.
Easy, easy.
Yeah, I'm not so sure about this. Let me see if there is a... Oh, yep. As soon as I was about to say it. There is another way. Just need to watch our step or else we'll like hit our horse's hoof on something and probably hurt it.
Boys best be keeping him entertained back there.
Oh, there we go. I thought I was aiming at the guy, not the lock.
Am I glad you showed up when you did? I don't have no money to give you, but I do have some information that might interest a man like yourself. There's this odd lady, collects things. Has a place north of Strawberry. All kinds of goodies, I hear. Might be something there for you. Thanks again. Safe travels.
Yeah,
You're welcome.
You too. Lay low.
That's nice. Then we just gotta run away. Run! No! Yeah, I got it. And we just gotta stay out of there until it subsides. Besides, we're already on our way to the camp. I'm glad I could do that. I'm glad I was able to do that. Because, like, for one thing, whenever the targeting reticle was showing red, I thought I was aiming at the guy, but no, I was aiming at the lock. I just didn't know. Because, like, I was kind of anxious about what would happen, but no.
It's me, Arthur.
Welcome back.
Definitely need something to eat, that's for damn sure. Actually, you know what? I think I'll probably save the Javier mission for, like, another time. Because, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna I'm still gonna do the Mary mission. But what I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna get some rest for Arthur, and I'm gonna have him eat before going to sleep. And drinking coffee as well. And yeah. So I can pay off my bounty at a post office. How much is my bounty? I'm gonna put on deodorant too. Making that noise again. Hey, there's another. Oh. I was about to say there was another person watching. Hey, Dutch. Alright, I'm definitely gonna eat. Oh, we need some food. Or, oh, there's food. Oh. Do I have anything?
My table awaits your offerings, Mr. Morgan.
I'm good. Some of them here.
Glad to hear it.
I'm definitely gonna eat.
Hey, Arthur.
Hello. Alright. Arthur, you need to eat, bud. Like, badly.
Hello.
Hi. Do I need a bath? Let's go, champ. The best game for me. Definitely. Wait, John. You remember me announcing this Let's Play, right? Oh, I'm supposed to hold down. How come I didn't realize that before? so much for a learning experience. I'm just like, so what do I do? And, what do I do? I thought there was supposed to be coffee. Wait a minute. Wait. I'm pretty sure I am allowed, or not allowed, but able to make coffee. Good job, bro. Your first comment cut. How did it get retracted? What the heck? I swear, I'm not doing that at all. I'm playing the game. I'm focusing on the game, and I'll look at the comments anytime I get a notification. Your first comment was retracted for some reason. I have no idea how that happened. Because, like, the only two people watching are me, because I'm watching this from my laptop to moderate the comments, and there's you. So there's no reason, there's no way I did that. Maybe it's a glitch? I don't know, because your comment didn't, like, your first comment that you posted didn't have any, like, profanity or anything. Otherwise it would have said, you want to show this comment or not, but that is weird. It said, let's go champ, best game of something. I forgot already. Alright, Arthur, let's get you some sleep. Get some shut-eye. I think this is 10 over here, isn't it? What a motley crew. I had to. Oh, there's another person watching. Like, I saw the notification, but it didn't, like, click in my mind. How about we go to sleep? 12 hours seems nice. I held down the button by accident. Alright. Arthur, you need to get some shut-eye, bud. So far, I'm in love with this game. Like, I was in love with Horizon Zero Dawn, and I still love that game. But this game right here, Rockstar has proven, yet again, that they can make a frickin' masterpiece. Oh. Not liking this video. Oh. I don't see any yet. I guess it takes it a while for it to show up. Alright. Arthur? Oh, there it is. Thank you. And now I have 3 other views. Or viewers, not views. Because there's me and then there's 3 other people. So since Micah's not here, everyone assumed that he died. Kinda sad when you think about it. Cause like, Micah is one of the main men of this group. Keep thinking I saw something.
Hello, Mr. Morgan.
Hey, bud. Oh, what the? I didn't press a button, he just did that. Oh, I guess they don't do coffee in the night. Birds. Or chickens. I guess chickens are birds, right? Alright, there's Deadeye, we got full health, gold health actually. Yeah, I guess we could do the Mary Linton mission. Or Linton, or, I don't know. Come on, Thunderhoof. Yes, I called the horse Thunderhoof because of the Horizon Let's Play. Because in that Let's Play, what I did was I nicknamed a what, $20. Wow. How about we stop by a post office and then pay it off? And then after that, we can go to the Mary mission, because we're supposed to go somewhere. The legendary bear killed me, and now I do not know where you have killed him. I didn't kill it. I tried to in the mission with the Hosea, where you try and hunt it, but I wasn't able to kill it. But the game says that at a later point you can try and hunt down the bear. So I wasn't able to hunt it, so yeah. So I'll probably save that for another time, probably further into the story, or I might save hunting for like after I'm done with the game. Like dedicating all my time to hunting and all that other stuff. Because typically what I do is if there's any side activities, I'd rather focus on them after I'm done with the game, so it doesn't feel like a sense of urgency that's being overlapped by little things. Now I will do like the Stranger Things, no, not the show, but the Strangers things, where it's like little things that pop up in the map and like white dots and all that stuff that you can do. Like whenever I rescued that guy from the lawman.
How you getting on?
Uh-oh.
Just stay alert.
Oh, I shall do. If anyone tries anything, I'll blow their heads off.
That's my girl. I sound like Duke. Alright, old girl, come on. I don't think Thunderhoof's old because she's small. Yes, Thunderhoof is a girl, but in my Horizon Zero Dawn Let's Play, what I did was, so in Horizon Zero Dawn, there are machines that you can override once you get the ability, and once you do that, you can actually ride on them. And so what I did was, I decided, you know, like, I was approaching a big mission, and what I said was, if I ever come back, I'll nickname the Strider Thunderhoof. And so I did do the mission. I died a few times, but what I meant by that was, like, you know, through Aloy's eyes, like, if she did that mission and she came back to the Strider, then I would call it Thunderhoof. And later on, that same Strider died during the last play, and I was like, I won't forget you. And so whenever I got this horse, I thought maybe I can honor that same machine by naming the horse that. So, just food for thought. Alright, let's just go to the post office and pay the bounty and get her done. Oh, I forgot.
Look at what it's like! Dutchie's dog's body! I told you he'd show!
Oh shit! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! 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 All right, no more Mr. Nice Guy. Y'all guys want to fight? What? Come on! I didn't. I thought I had dead eye. No. No. Note to self: run away. Seriously, I was pressing the button for the Deadeye, but it wasn't doing it. Alright. At least I don't have far to go. Jeez, that sucked. 0 to 10, what punctuation do you give the game? I give it 11 out of 10. That's how fucking good this is. Sorry for the extra F word, not N word. I don't say that shit. I guess I was just still... What the... Leg? You're still here, what the hell? Blood leads somewhere. bad feeling about this. If I die... Wait. Oh, there's more. What? Chunks of flesh? Yeah, good. Yeah. Like, this game really is that good. Blood. Anywhere else? Does it lead to the tree? Oh, wait, I think I know what I'm supposed to do. I didn't press any buttons for that. All I did was the aim thing. But, what on earth? What? What is this? I'm looking at. Okay, sure. Yep. We, lowered a dismembered body from there. Nope. A note. That seemed painful. Interesting. I think we got a little piece of the puzzle. That's actually kind of cool. I was wondering where the head was, and then I just saw that. Collect the matching torn map pieces to uncover the mystery. You know, I did hear about a UFO mystery. I wonder if this has to do with that. Alright, Thunderhoof. Sorry, might have scared you. Alright. Time to, pay our bounty. In fact, our bounty is actually just up here somewhere. Hi, dog. Doggy dog, dog. Good horse. Some horses over here. Now, do I pay it over here?
Greetings. Good to see you. Quite the bounty you acquired, ain't it?
Can't pay for West Elizabeth. I don't have any... Oh. I thought it was second place. Even in this game, they still have that double hinged door. Alright, old girl. Time to go. Now, we can do that, mission. Fort Wallace. Wait. Fort Wallace. Wasn't that from the first game? there's Fort Wallace in real life, but talking about Bodyguard 2. What? They have a dedicated wiki to Red Dead Redemption 2? Oh. It's new, because the game just came out yesterday. Oh. I guess it's a new location. Okie dokie then. Let's, back to this. Alright. Let's, get on going. Alright, Arthur. Off we go. Sorry you don't have a hat, bud. Oh, it's almost time. I don't feel very tired, though. Okay, I do feel a little tired, but not like, oh, well, I can't play anymore because I'm so freaking tired. That's not it. Oh. You go. Good girl. I think that was the last horse meal. We'll put it to good use. Hopefully.
You can't hurt me in. This ain't a job.
Whoa!
Keep your distance. Got a criminal here. Just.
Do your work. Good thing I didn't I was about to say it's a good thing I didn't start any confrontation, but apparently my mouth is just like, do you know those moments where you're trying to say something and your mouth is just trying to form words and it's just like it's just murmuring and stuff? I don't know why, but it happens with me a whole lot. I think I took my medicine this morning too. Oh well. This game's just so beautiful. Is that a fox? I think that was a fox. That, or it might have been a coyote, or it couldn't have been a wolf, because wolves are hostile if you get near them. So it's probably a fox, seeing as how its tail was like all bushy.
Yeah, I guess I'll settle down one of these days.
Arthur. Come on, we're trying to be civilized.
Yep.
Dear, ran into a... Wait. Yeah.
There we go.
All right. Aw. Sorry it had to be this way. Aw. So sorry, bud. Aw. I'm sorry, dear. Well, let's pick it up. I'll skin it when we get back to the camp, if we ever do in time. Because I know animal carcasses will, like, decay over time. Although I think it's like a couple days, so we should be good, because we're already on the way to the mission that Mary had for us.
Come on, girl.
Alright. Hopefully this isn't too heavy for you. I don't think it is. Oh. Yeah, it will affect it. Also in the past I've said, oh, this doesn't even feel like a Rockstar game. What I mean by that is like, it's just made so well that it doesn't...
Sir, just in time. I'm lost out here and I ain't got no food and no water. Oh, you're a good man. A good man.
Oh, hi! Oh, whoa!
Ask for help, huh?
Come here. That's what you get from trying to mug me, you son of a bitch. First let me loot ya, cause you're a bad guy. You don't do that. You don't do that. You don't do that with people, bud. Come on. Can I... Oh. Oh, wait. What? Oh. The least I could do is get the skin off. Well, at least I got meat and stuff.
What the hell's going on? You're a sick bastard.
Whoa!
You got... Oh, road, you goddamn fool!
Oh. Did I... You guys ain't going anywhere. Headshot. Yep. Where do you think you're going, huh? You're not going anywhere. So you get, you son of a bitch. All because I got a criminal, huh? How did I lose health so fast?
Look out!
Not be some kind of looting scheme.
That which is killing you will help you finally to see. And see clearly, friend. See and hear.
Alright, Bob. Good luck. I just got one horse up, yes. Woohoo! Good job, Rock Bob.
I'm sure you got better things to do than follow a lame blind man.
nearby civilian sees or hears something suspicious, they may investigate. What? Where? Oh. I should probably turn cheek and run. This way. Yeah. No, that wasn't a good yeah. Yeah! Onward, my trusty steed. Now I sound like a knight. Onward, Thunderhoof, to broad horizons and zero dawns. I swear this isn't foreshadowing to a repeat of Horizon Zero Dawn. Just wait till GTA 6, bro, is going to be so lit, bro. We gotta wait. We gotta wait. Coyote! I've always liked coyotes, they're so cute. Make all those sounds. Actually, I think that dog that I saw earlier was I think that was a coyote. Because I think there are foxes in the game, but there's also like coyotes and stuff. Alright. Also, for those who have heard, there's a new Starbucks drink called the Witch's Brew. I might try that at some point. Do you go live on phone? I've done a few live streams on my phone, but I haven't done like a whole bunch, because I usually do them through here or on the webcam for like videoing on this. But other than that, no, I don't go on my phone and go live very much. I did it for a test for a Let's Play that I now have canceled, which was a planned Let's Play for that new Walking Dead Our World game that came out in July. But I decided against doing that because I figured that it would probably be too cumbersome to do one thing and then the other and then the other. Because like, The Walking Dead Our World is a free game, but it's just that for one thing it would bear down on the battery. I would need to bring the battery pack that I have, like one of those mobile battery packs. Right.
Hold up.
Stay here, girl. Oh. This isn't... Oh, I thought this was... that thing. Guys, we can talk about this.
Can I speak to the boy?
Arthur?
Hello, son. Your sister is very worried.
Son?
The boy has chosen a path, sir.
What? Son? He means son like... Oh. Oh, comment. Get this game called Creative Destruction. I don't play very many mobile games, but I will think about it. I will think about it. Alright. Alright. Audio 2. Oh.
sister just wants to speak with him.
Arthur, I've chosen a path. The boy has chosen a path. He's chosen safety. What path have you chosen, sir?
I'm here for
Still searching, I guess.
We are all searching. Chelonianism is about searching. What do we search for, do you think?
purpose.
I don't know. Safety?
Okay.
Safety and meaning?
Did I do it?
Jamie knows the truth. But of course, you may speak with him.
Exactly.
I still like that haircut.
Teachings are so great. What
It's
harm
actually
can-
better than mine. Not gonna lie. Oh.
I'm not.
Oh no.
I'm not coming with you, Arthur. Just come and speak with Mary. Then make up your mind. Leave me alone, Arthur. I didn't ask for your help.
Thunderhoof! Go!
They're just using you.
Whoa!
Telling you what you want to hear. What the hell do you know about it, Arthur?
As we've seen this.
Come on, Jamie. Your sister's worried about you. You pop up out of nowhere?
Oh.
For Christ's sakes, Jamie, just hold up a minute. This is none of your damn business. Jamie, we gotta do this the hard way. Come on, you ain't stupid. You can see this is crazy. You're the crazy one. Easy there, girl. I don't have to answer to you. Just stop and let's talk about this. What are you gonna do, Jamie? Live the rest of your life in the mountains with those people? They're my friends. If you don't leave me alone, I'll shoot you. I swear it. What are you talking about? You ain't no killer. You don't know who I am.
Whoa.
Please, Arthur. I'm a man now. I found something. A calling. You're just a kid. You're making a big mistake. I'm not taking advice from you. You're an outlaw. You leave me alone. They're good people. I'm warning you, Arthur Morgan. Leave me alone.
Please, kid. Put that gun down.
I warn you, Arthur. I'm gonna. I don't want to live anymore.
Kid, just calm down.
Leave me alone.
No! What was I supposed to do again?
I warn you, Arthur. I'm gonna. I don't want to live anymore.
Kid, just calm down.
Leave me alone.
That was my fault.
I warn you, Arthur. I'm gonna. I don't want to live anymore.
Kid, kid. Just calm down.
Leave me alone!
Did I... I'm not skipping. Do I have to shoot the gun out of his hand?
I warn you, Arthur. I'm gonna... I don't want to live anymore.
Kid, just calm down.
Leave me alone.
Shot his... Yes! Got it! Finally! I didn't have to skip, because I figured it out.
Okay.
Aw.
Okay.
Arthur might need a shave.
Have I been a terrible fool, Arthur?
I don't know. I don't know enough
My heart's
about
actually beating from that.
it. One thing I do know.
Gosh, like, I'm not complaining here, but they give you such a small window of time. You're just like, okay, what do I do? Like, you're left there thinking just for a few seconds before something eventually happens. Only then you figure out, oh, you're supposed to shoot at his hand or something, because then that'll disarm him. Because it says disarm him, but my brain's just like, what do I do? What do I do? But, like, I knew for a fact that you can disarm enemies, but I didn't think of Jamie as an enemy in this case, but he kind of was. But, I mean, point is I figured it out. So, I'm gonna celebrate with a drink. And here we are. I'm back. Sorry for that loud shout going like, no! Whenever I saw that happen, because I didn't know what I was supposed to do until it was too late. And I had to figure out what I had to do.
I missed you, Arthur. Are
Like,
you
that's the
embarrassed
kind of
to
thing
know
I
my
do
brother
like.
again?
I say that like there's negative things. So far I have no negative complaints about this game at all. Like, I have no criticisms, I have no complaints. This game is amazing.
Today would turn out.
It's been a long time, Jamie Gillis. You were a kid last time I saw you. I didn't try to
Wait
kill
a
you.
minute, I just now realized something. Now I know why I wasn't, like, wanting to play through the first Red Dead Redemption. It was because of the fact that I wasn't emotionally invested in it. Like, I liked the game, but, like, in terms of, like, emotions and what it made me feel, it just felt like a cowboy game. But this game actually makes you feel emotions, much like Horizon Zero Dawn does. Like, for example, it makes you feel joy because of the fact that you're with the Dutch Vanderlyn gang, and they're sort of like a family, so it feels right at home. And there's people that you could talk to and help out, and it actually makes you feel like you're playing a part in the world. you know? Like, that's what I mean by emotionally invested.
You know,
Then we have this mission.
you taught me how to ride a horse.
Too well, apparently. Chelonia, though? Really? You'd fall for that?
They were very nice to me. They're decent.
I'm sure. Please tell me you didn't give them any money.
Of course I did. They rely on charitable donations.
Jamie, come on.
I just wanted to believe that there might be something good coming my way one day. Guess that's dead in the water.
With the turtle.
Shut up. All Father kept telling me was, you won't amount to anything.
I just ran over a rabbit. Like, I heard a sound.
Take it anymore.
I didn't know that was an animal. I thought it was like a gunshot.
Father's a bully and a coward. Don't listen.
Hey, don't talk about him like that.
What do you want me to say, Jamie? He's a good father. Nice man.
He won't be happy I saw you.
Please send him my worst regards.
Thing is, he's right. I'm not good at anything.
Come on, that ain't true. Tell me something you like.
Oh, they're talking about the kid's father, so no, Arthur isn't a dad.
Yeah, I love apples.
I don't think he had a wife either. He said it at some point, but it was just like a thing.
Horses or something.
I think it was like,
Working in
oh,
orchards.
By that token, you must really like shooting and
show
robbing
you
people.
how to make a thumbnail.
Only like shit.
Well, I have a friend on Facebook who's making a custom thumbnail for me.
What you do.
They were originally gonna do it by laptop, but
Are you still with Dutch and what was his name? Hester?
Hosea. Yep, still the same, sort of.
And Annabelle and Bessie?
I'm afraid they're dead.
Shit. Maybe Mary did make the right choice.
Here we are. Supposed to be waiting inside.
come on, bud.
We going in then?
What do you think we're doing? But if you do. Oh, okay.
You're nervous about seeing her, aren't you?
I'm just doing something. Mary, someone would like to see you. There she is.
Jamie! Jamie! Come home.
One of the goals for that is like
Please,
returning Jamie to Mary in less than like 2 minutes.
Father wouldn't know
or
sadness if
something.
it died
Or,
in
like
his bed.
within 2 minutes.
But I'll
I
come
don't think I
home
did that.
for you.
My boy.
I don't
My
think.
sweet boy. Come on. Oh, Arthur. Thank you. Thank you.
It's good to see you, Mary.
And you, Arthur. And you.
Okay, that light effect on the hair is amazing. Just look at that. It's like real life. Rockstar, you outdid yourselves with the upgrades of the Rage Engine. It looks so lifelike.
You're... Oh, you'll never change. I know that.
Yeah, Arthur definitely reminds me of BJ Blazkowicz now. I think it's because of the hair. Rails again. Can't wait to get on the rails again. I don't know what I'm singing now.
The luckiest man alive, and I feel like a fool. That woman
Don't we all?
confuses me and plays me for a fiddle like no one else alive. I trust I will not make a god-awful fool of myself once more, but somehow I imagine I shall.
Oh, wait, what? Yeah, I did that, but I didn't do the Jamie thing, but oh well. That's fine. I don't have to do all that. bad feeling about
My
this.
last friend died. Was my fault. They said it was, but they was wrong. It's fun being with you, mister. Can I hold you a second, mister? Can I?
Okay, just quickly.
That felt good. It's nice to be held sometimes.
Oh, he really only has one arm.
You got sad eyes, mister. Think you seen sad things. Remember with kindness.
There's a good man. Oh. Safe. Just be safe. See, here's another thing that's really impressive about Red Dead Redemption 2. You want to know how many NPCs are in this game? And how distinguishable they are from each other. You're gonna have your mind frickin' blown by this. Oh, I also got a comment. Do you know I've seen you doing a GTA live stream? Oh yeah, I remember. I think it was a long time ago. I think it was before I moved. Come on. I thought it was 700. There's over 1,000 NPCs in the game. Each with their own AI. Each with their own personality. And all their mood states and everything. That's how alive this game is. For comparison, this game has NPCs, but very few of them in GTA 5 actually have personality. Sure, you can hear them talking back and forth and stuff, but it's not like you can interact with every single one of them, talking to them and befriending them and all that. Rockstar, you hit it out of the ballpark with this. This game right here. I have a good feeling this is gonna get GOTY. If it doesn't, it's a close contender. But seriously. Like, if it doesn't win GOTY, it's probably going to be like God of War, Spider-Man, or something like that. 11,404 is how many people have been on your channel. Oh yeah, that's in terms of views, but that's impressive. Last time I checked, it was like 10,000 something, but I have grown quite a lot. That's great, because it's always great to see a channel growing in either subs or views, because it shows that you can grow from something small. Like, what I've noticed in my time being, I wouldn't necessarily call myself a YouTuber because I'm not monetized, but I call myself a YouTuber as like the hobby, you know, being a YouTuber as like the hobby that you do, doing stuff. Like, ever since I first started back in 2016, like, after I got home from a Colorado trip for a graduation, at first, I started off small, you know, I had like a couple subs, and then I eventually went to 150, no, not 150, I eventually reached 50 subs, and that was awesome enough. And yet, here we are. We have a grand total of 167 last time I checked. can I just say how thankful I am to have such a great audience as all of y'all. I would like to thank every single person who has at least viewed my channel, who has told their friends about me and how good my content is. I'm not trying to brag, I'm just being truthful. For someone who doesn't have a whole lot of equipment to go with, like I have my laptop, sure. Oh, 168 subs. I sort of, oh, okay. But for someone who doesn't have like all that high-tech equipment like an Elgato or a gaming computer, which I do plan on getting to expand my my content to other platforms and cover other games. I told my friends about you. See, stuff like that. I greatly appreciate that, because then your friends will see it, and then they'll tell their friends, and then they'll tell their friends, so on and so forth. And as more people, see this channel, they're gonna realize, hey, this guy is pretty good. Sure, he doesn't have too much to go on. He's not like someone who has a decked out room with all this equipment and stuff, but what he does have, he makes the best use of it. For example, this USB mic. You might think, oh, well, that would probably have horrible mic quality. As you could clearly hear, my voice is excellent in quality. And this mic actually works on the PS4 as well. I try to inspire you. Try to inspire me. What do you mean by that? Does that mean that I inspired you? Because if so, then I'm very thankful for those kind words, because, I mean, for one thing, like, I'm not trying to say, oh, you should always look at me as a inspirational figure. It's just, for someone to look at you as an inspirational figure, even though you aren't much, but just a small person in a giant world, that's great, someone who isn't very big in views or comment or subs. It's very great to see that people, despite seeing that in someone, think that they're truly a great person. I'm trying to make you... Oh, okay. Oh, that's what you meant by inspires. Just, you want me to make more content, like more often. Which I do try to do, but, sometimes I'm not able to because I might be busy. I don't have a job, it's just I have to help around the house sometimes. But, I would like to say, though, I am very much thankful for all the people who have viewed my channel and have subbed to it. Because, like I said, I'm not one of those huge YouTube personalities like PewDiePie or Jacksepticeye or people like that. I'm not one of those hugely popular people, but although I'm not popular, that doesn't make me a bad person in terms of content. In fact, I'm what you would call an underdog. I'm not super popular, I'm not like worldwide known, but despite my small status, people really do look up to me as like one of the great YouTubers who aren't very well known about. We want to grow to subs. Then you know what, Rock Pop? You pursue that dream until you know you can make it. And once you do make it, that's a surefire sign that you're on your way to success. Because like I said, I'm not monetized. I want to be monetized at some point, but I can't guarantee when that'll happen. But once I do become monetized on YouTube, I will put the money towards stuff like new equipment, or maybe new games that I will try and let's play at some point. 46 more to go. Oh, that's good. You're well on your way then. You're Actually, more than halfway. But, what I'm trying to say is, if someone ever says, oh, that YouTuber's not very well known, they must not be very good, don't listen to them. The only way you will know if you see a YouTuber that isn't very good is, for example, if their community towards each other is toxic. If the YouTuber themselves is toxic to somebody. Like, for example, say there's a video that they make talking about a game that has stuff that you would need to know stuff about, and they give false information and they hold true to that, and someone makes a video exposing them saying that's not true and this is what you have to do, and then that very person who they made that video about snaps back at them saying, no, you're a liar, blah blah blah. That's the kind of YouTuber that I don't like. The kind of people I like on YouTube are people who are very outgoing, people who are willing to go out of their way to help others and, you know, inspire their, you know, viewers to do what they want to do. For example, if there's someone who wants to be a YouTuber, you don't have to wait until you have, like, fancy equipment. Say, for example, you have a PS4, you have a headset, you have a camera, you have a few games. You could sub with just that, just so as long as your YouTube channel or Twitch channel is linked up with a PS4. That's all it takes. I uploaded 3 videos in one day. Try. You do very good. Actually, hold on. Let me go to your channel real quick, because, I don't think I subbed to you, did I? Actually, no. Rock Pop. For the longest time, I hadn't subbed to you. Oh, I'm so sorry, buddy. Oh. I feel so bad for not realizing that until just now. 30 minutes long is... Oh. I am so sorry I didn't sub to your channel until just now. Like, I guess I just forgot about it, because, like, you told me about it and told me to sub, but, like, there's so much stuff going on, but, yeah. Not, like, personal, it's just, like, there's so many things on my mind, like, what should I do next? What should I do next? It never occurred to me that maybe I should give this person a sub because they've been a very helpful person. 45 now. One step closer, bud. 45 more subs. You're on your way to victory. Not victory, success. Victory is when you win something. Subs aren't won, they're earned. And how you earn them? It's not through making super flashy intros in a video that's like... It's not obnoxious dubstep music playing every second in a video. It's not cursing every 5 seconds just because something doesn't go your way in a battle royale game. All it takes to get a moderate amount of subs and making your way to success in YouTube is, for one thing, make a positive community. For me, I have a very positive community. I have people who love my content and they're very respectful towards each other. Thanks, your 168 was my school email. Oh, whoa. Wow. School email. You mean you had a... Oh. That's a video up 5 times. I so made it again. And you know, that's another thing about being a great YouTuber. If something goes wrong, you try and make sure you can make it right again. Like, for example, say there's a video that you uploaded but it wasn't edited very well. You may take it down and then re-upload it with the correct editing. And another thing that makes a YouTuber great is, again, going back to it, being outgoing, showing that you really do love your audience. Some YouTubers may say, oh, I love you guys very much, but they never actually show that, because they don't say a heartfelt speech like I am about how impactful it is to have such a nice community despite having a small channel. One video had no game sound. But see, Rock Pop, I don't know if you know this, but I have faith that you can get that to work. Because if you keep trying, if you're determined enough to make something work, you can do it. But like I was saying, having a great community, being outgoing to your, viewers, you don't necessarily have to do giveaways. I've only done a giveaway once, to show appreciation for my viewers. And I'll very, very rarely do giveaways. Does that mean I'm a bad YouTuber? Of course not. I don't have to do giveaways because it's not really required. You don't need to do that to get more subs. All you need to do to be outgoing is show support for your viewers, because in turn that gives them faith that they have the ability to try and strive to do what you do. For example, make content like yours, try and, play with you on games if they're able to, stuff like that. I got it, you're the best YouTuber ever. See, and things like that, a community that is very supportive of the person that they admire. Is that the right word? Because I feel like I'm self-idolizing myself, but I'm not trying to make myself seem like, oh, I'm a top-notch celebrity, blah, blah, blah. But what I mean by someone who's outgoing, Rock Pop, you're an excellent example because you've been one of my longest term viewers, and through, you've shown to be a great fan. And, you've gotten to the point where you're able to make your own content and you're able to edit videos. I don't have video editing software. I mainly do live streams, and once I do get to making actual videos, I will try and find editing software, or I might have a friend lend me it. They're saving $115 for a setup. See, that's another thing. Make sure you have a goal that you can work towards. For example, Red Dead Redemption 2 right here. I had this as a goal to game. It wasn't like, oh, I just saved up enough money to buy it day one. No. I had a goal to pre-order it. By the beginning of this month, I started the pre-order process. After I beat Horizon Zero Dawn, I traded that in. The day after, I traded in the Sega Dreamcast and all the things that it came with, like the 2 games, the VMU, and I got a hefty amount of money for that, and I started off the pre-order with that, so I was already well on my way to getting the game. Then after I beat Horizon Zero Dawn, I traded that in, put it towards the pre-order. And then later on down the line, several days ago, on a Sunday, my papa offered to do the rest of the pre-order yesterday. And he was true to his word, so he took me to GameStop the morning that the game came out, although it technically came out at 9 p.m. on Thursday over at GameStop for the midnight release. I edit videos on my phone. Oh yeah, I forgot you could do that. The marvels of technology! Oh my goodness! I don't have that on my phone, but I do have a screen recorder. I don't use it very much. In fact, I hardly ever use it. I only used it once, actually. But what I was going to say is, it turns out that I had enough points on my account to get a $25 reward certificate. And I also had another certificate for $5 for a reward. So put 2 and 2 together, that's $30 right there. I was able to put that towards the game with enough trade credit to spare that I have on a card, so it's just $4.24. It is not good, but I make it work. See, and that's another thing about how to be a good YouTuber. Don't try too hard to do your best. in order to do your best, don't overdo it. Just use what you have and make it work with that. Like I said earlier, I don't have fancy equipment like recording software, I don't have editing software, and the stuff that I use to moderate my chat, I have a laptop right in front of me right here. I have my PS camera right there when I'm pointing at it, circling with my finger. That's what's recording my face. This mic is connected directly to the second front USB cable port. With that, I'm able to record my voice with that for the live stream. And in case I need to type something, this is literally the keyboard I have. It's not one of those big expensive glowy ones. You don't need super high-tech equipment to make content. All you need is what you have, and you can make it work. You just need to put some effort into it, figure out how to make it work. Don't try and overdo it. Don't try and make it to where it's like some convoluted process. Try and make it simplified in your head, and then after that, once you've thought it out, think about it and think, if I do this, then I could do this, and then that. So don't try and overdo it like, maybe I should just save up for a whole bunch of like cool stuff and then I could do that, and then I'll finally be a YouTuber. Believe me, before I started making content for YouTube, I used to think the same thing. I used to think, oh, I wish I could have all that cool stuff like all those people have, then I could be a YouTuber. But then I found out I don't need to do that. And how I found out was, like I said, back in 2016, not long after I graduated. In fact, it was a little bit after I got back home from my trip to Colorado for the first time. For those who remember, it was my first ever live stream. It was the first ever episode of GTA Online. That live stream was what kickstarted my career as a YouTuber today. Now by career, I don't mean I get paid by all this. Besides, I get paid $20 at the beginning of each month. What I mean by this is, we can only make videos every other weekend. And I have 58 subs. Rockpop, I still think that's great success. But, you know, how this all started, how this channel all started in terms of how it got kickstarted. It all started June 15th, 2016. Like I said, it wasn't long after I got home from my trip to Colorado as a graduation gift. I was playing GTA Online with my cousin's cousin, and they suggested, hey, if you want to make content, maybe you can make a live stream. And so I asked them, well, I tried it with Twitch and it didn't work out because I didn't see the stream pop up. And they said maybe you could do it for YouTube instead. And I remembered, oh wait, yeah, that'll work. And so I tried it. I gotta keep in mind, this was back before I got this camera, and even before I got this setup, and before we moved here. By we, I mean my family. Or the family, you know. I know to try hard, and I make 7 vids a month. See, and that's another thing. You don't try and overbear yourself by trying to release, like, a whole bunch of videos every day. Like, the most I'll do for a day if I want to stream is maybe 1 or 2. Like, I don't try and, you know, stock myself with, like, stream after stream after stream after stream, day after day, because for one thing, that's not healthy. You don't overbear yourself where you're always at home, just staying there, just playing video games all day. And I know there have been times where I did have to do that because it rained, but I didn't live stream. I just stuck at home, maybe played a game or two, or watched stuff on YouTube. But what I like to do in my free time when I'm not streaming and it's like the morning, oh, I thought I saw something, is, as you all know, I go walking. There's a GameStop that's a tiny bit over a mile away from here that I get to walk to. And I've been going there so much that the people who work there are my friends. Quite frankly, they really are my friends. And not only that, but I also go to the other stores around there like Target, Walmart. There's a Dollar Tree that I'll sometimes go to. There's a whole lot of places that I'm able to walk to just like a little ways away from our home. If you go to my channel, my thumbnails are lit. It showed that your comment was hidden and I needed to say if it was okay or not. I don't see why, since there wasn't anything bad or anything. I don't know. But another thing I like to do is I like to just, actually I think that said I like going on walks a whole lot because for one thing it keeps me active. Like I said, you're using what you have in order to make something well done. And that's good. Rock Pop, that's using what you have on you. Like, using whatever you have and putting some good use to it. That's crafty. I like that. It's very crafty. I said crafty, not crappy. But I like that. Being creative and using what you have and doing that stuff. And screenshot and crop them. Creativity. I like that. But all I'm saying is to be a good YouTuber, you don't need high-tech equipment. Like I said, I do plan on getting into PC gaming. It'll take me a while, but I will eventually get to that. And once I do, that doesn't mean, oh, once I go to PC gaming, then that's it, I won't worry with this anymore. No, I'll still do content on PS4, Xbox One, and eventually on Switch. It says thumbnail maker on the bottom. Oh, okay. I'll have to look at that at some point. Oh. Should probably unpause this game so I can, do stuff.
Howdy, partner.
Hey. But, like I'm saying, to be a good YouTuber, you don't need to overbear yourself with, oh, I should probably save up enough money to get, like, all this stuff, like a gaming PC and all this stuff, just to make my stuff. No. You just use what you have on you. Like, for example, say, like, sorry for pausing the game for a little bit again, but if you have a PS4, as you already know, it has the ability to live stream directly from it, which is what I'm doing right now. That right there is already step number one onto how to make content on YouTube without having to pay a whole boatload of cash for like a whole bunch of stuff. All you need is a PS4, maybe a few games, maybe some stuff like, what I was about to say is, whenever I first started off live streaming, I didn't have much to go on. I had the PS4, yeah, but I had to deal with a headset. It was an Afterglow level 1. Yeah, now I'm starting to get tired. Because, oh shit, it's almost 11. But, I saw a notification on Twitter. I was gonna say, I eventually got a Turtle Beach headset. I still have it. Somewhere. it. I think it might be in a drawer or something. But eventually, that year... Why did I have an accent whenever I talked? Eventually, that year for Christmas, I asked for a PS camera, which is what I'm using now. It's the original model, it's not the newer one. Of course, I asked for a pre-owned because pre-owned products cost a little less, but they still perform the same. Of course, I also asked for Mega Man, which is what I streamed. I got the notification. What else? I don't remember. But, whenever I got the camera, what that did was it allowed me to finally show my face. Although technically the first time I showed my face on camera was from the announcement of Nebula Realms, which is now a series that rarely will get updates, but I plan on making stuff more often. I sent you a pic of the game. Creative Destruction? Alright. I'll check it out after I'm done with the stream. Yeah, I guess I'm still in pause the game and play this, because I'm just going to, wait. Oh, I'm going the right way. Alright. Come here, Thunderhoof. Here, girl. But, you know, to be a YouTuber at all, you don't need, like, all that overbearing stuff, like, you know, like, all that crazy equipment and stuff. All you need is, like, I'm not saying, oh, do this because PS4 Master Race. I respect all platforms. I haven't played on all sorts of platforms. I have played on Switch, I have played on Xbox One, and I have played on PS4. And I've played on other things in the past, but I'm not one of those people who prefers one thing over the other. Well, okay, I do slightly prefer PS4 over Xbox One, but that's just because of the fact that throughout my life, I've grown up with Nintendo and, you know, PlayStation. But that's not necessarily me saying, oh, well, that means Xbox is bad. No, Xbox is great. It does have its disadvantages, but if you can look past that, it's still a great platform in my opinion. Then we have the Switch, which it's quite a powerhouse for what you get. It's not on par with a PS4 Pro or Xbox One X, but what it lacks in that kind of horsepower is more comparable to the base PS. What? Oh, I thought there was a train. Oh, there it is. There is a train. I heard the train and I'm like, what? Oh, dog. Hi, dog. Guess I could study it. Blue Tick Coonhound. But, you know, all you need is, like, you know, preferably you'd prefer a PS4 because, you know, you could stream directly from it once you have all the stuff you need. Like, you're definitely going to need a mic, so have a headset if you have one. You don't necessarily need a camera like I have. It's just if you want to show your face. And it has a built-in mic so it can substitute for a headset. But just so as long as you have that bit of equipment and of course some games to play, then you should be fine. You don't need like all this fancy equipment. Like I have this set up like the laptop on a table and stuff like that, but that's not like a crazy setup with like neon lights and stuff. Although I do have that light strip that I got for the E3 thing, and I do use it from time to time. I'm not saying, oh, I'm going to return it. I like it. I like it a lot. But, you know, you don't need, like, all this overbearing equipment. This huge table, and I'm going to get this gaming PC, and I'm going to get all this. You don't want to overbear yourself in terms of what all you need to buy and everything. All you need to do is make sure that you have the stuff that you can just start off with. And gradually you can grow from there once you make enough money to get more stuff. And of course my ears are ringing like crazy again. Girl. But of course, you're also going to need to make sure that you have the right kind of personality that people would like. For me, I'm pretty cheery at times. I'm mostly serious when it comes to what I should do in a game. But that doesn't make it to where it's like, oh, that's a negative thing. No, it could be a very positive thing, because as long as you can match your personality to a situation of some sort, like, say for example, something sad happens in a game. You don't want to make a bad joke like, I guess he didn't know what was coming to him, when like a close friend of yours in the game dies.
Who's there? Coming in. The hero returns.
Yeah, see, like that. Like someone who can make jokes, but as long as it's in like situations where it is appropriate. Like, for example, say something funny happens in a game, like, for example, in Grand Theft Auto 5, how you can ragdoll in the game. You can make a joke about that, like, if you accidentally hit a civilian with your character's foot, you could say, now that's what I call a flying kick, or something like that. Like, it doesn't necessarily have to be trying too hard to make a joke, but it has to be something that makes sense to the situation. Otherwise, it'll be like, that's like saying, boy, that thing looks like a jackass, when it's like a car, and cars aren't people, so you can't call it a jackass. Like, a good example of what I mean is, of course I talked about the character doing a ragdoll thing, or say for example you shoot a character a certain way in GTA 5 and like you shoot them in the nuts and they hold their hand there and they're just like scrambling around and they eventually fall over. You could say, wow, that stunned him, or something like that. Like, it doesn't have to be trying too hard in order to, you know, make a good joke. It could be something just random or something. Like, for example, say in Minecraft, you make like a giant creeper and like, say it's in survival, you make a creeper out of like wool blocks, and all of a sudden a real creeper comes up to you in the game and like blows up the creeper statue that you made, and like you could say, he creeped up on me twice, because of the creeper statue and the creeper itself. That's a good example of how to make a joke out of the situation at hand. A bad example is, again, going back to the whole sad situation. Like, say there's a sad situation, like, for example, say you're playing Horizon Zero Dawn and you see Ross dying, and you say, for example, boy, that blew up in his face. That wouldn't be fitting of the situation, and people would just be like, what is this guy talking about? This is a sad moment in the game, and he's cracking jokes. I do not have Minecraft, but I do plan on getting it, particularly if they announce like a cross-platform play thing. But I'm also saving up some money. Like, I still have like at least $50, but I don't know. So I might get it at some point, maybe soon. I can't be for certain, but we'll have to see. Because I know I tried to do a Let's Play of the game, and, like, I'm just... Well, it is cross-platform, but it's only for Xbox One, Switch, PC, and Windows 10, and mobile, of course. But there's no cross-platform play for PS4 for Minecraft. There's only... Like, right now, they're in open beta for that, and the only game that has cross-platform for it is... Actually, there's two games. There's Fortnite, and there's, Rocket League. And I know there's also, like, games like War Thunder and stuff like that, but those are through the creators of those games. Some games may require authorization from Sony themselves, and for the longest time, Sony was worried about financial decisions for cross-play, or, you know, cross-platform play and all that stuff. But, you know, recently they said, hey, you know, how about we try this out, but test the waters a little bit. So how about we try it out with Fortnite? And if all goes well, we could expand it to other games, possibly including Minecraft. And if Minecraft is, of course, included in that, I will be sure to make a new version of the Let's Play that I tried to do a long time ago in 2016, but it didn't quite take off, because, for one thing, I did it in the morning, you know, whenever I was kind of groggy. Plus, to be honest, I didn't have too much of an interest in Minecraft way back when, but it's grown on me. It's certainly grown on me, but if and when they do announce cross-platform play on that game and give it the same treatment that Xbox One and Switch got, you know, with them getting a dedicated version of the game just called Minecraft, like, you know what I'm talking about, right? In mobile, I can help. I don't have money on mobile. I haven't bought an Apple card, and I'm kind of worried about that because I don't want it to charge to my papa and him getting mad at me. I know that's probably not going to happen, but if it does, then I don't know. But what I'm trying to say is, if and when Sony does announce that Minecraft is getting cross-play, you know, with other platforms, along with, like, a new version of the game just simply called Minecraft, giving it the same kind of treatment that Xbox One and Switch get, then I will be sure to make a new and improved Let's Play of it, just simply called Minecraft. How did you play them? I first played Minecraft on PS3 back whenever I had one, and whenever I got the PS4, I got it on there, or, you know, this one. And then, after a while, whenever I got the Xbox One, this was back several months ago, before the new version of Minecraft came out on physical, I thought cross-platform was out already for Xbox One whenever I got it for Xbox One. Since it wasn't out yet, I was just bored and I just decided, whatever. And whenever I did eventually get the newer version of Minecraft, which is just simply called Minecraft, I still got bored because it was still lacking in content, because sure, there were servers that you could join, but it was only just like 2 or 3 specific ones, so it just got boring after a while. On PS4? Like I said, I might wait a while until they announce cross-platform play for it, but I might do it sooner. I'm thinking about it, but we'll have to see. And I don't know. I'm thinking way too hard into this. And And don't worry, I'm not going to turn into one of those YouTubers that does nothing but Minecraft. Because Minecraft is a cool game, don't get me wrong. It's just whenever I was younger, like, I didn't think of it too much. And, like, for a part of my life, I wasn't very... What is my PS4 name? I will now put that in the comments. There you go. By the way, I didn't set it up where it's like, oh, I can only add you if I send you something. No, anyone's free to add me on PS4. It's no hassle or anything. It's just, hey, if you want to add me and play with me on a game, that's fine. It just has to be a game that I have and have played and have an interest in. For example, I play GTA Online a lot. And once Red Dead Online comes out, I'll be sure to play that and cover it. Whoa. The timing there. My PS4 was like, bling, because of a notification that someone came online. And like, that was as soon as I had this slip a little bit and bump into my keyboard. But, what I was saying is, like, as long as it's a game that I do have and play frequently and it has multiplayer so I can play with friends, I will play it. Yeah. So it's not one of those, oh, well, I'll only play this because of this. It kind of is, because, like, it, again, has to be a game that I am at least interested in playing, just to see what it is. And if it has piqued my interest to the point where I like it a lot and I plan on playing it and possibly live streaming it for a Let's Play, then I'll do that. But if it's a game that I play once and I think I don't like it very much, I may not play it very much, and I'm probably not going to do a live stream. So it just depends on what the game makes me feel. Like, if I like it and I play it a little bit and it grows on me, then I might do stuff on it, you know, make live streams. So it all depends on my experience with the game and how it makes me feel. Like, do I like it? Do I hate it? Do I just not care very much? If I like a game to the point where it grows on me, and, you know, I play it more and more and more, and I think, yeah, this is something I'll definitely play a lot and maybe do live streams on. Live streams of, not live streams on. I'll definitely make content about it. But if it's something like, say for example, a game that's super short, doesn't have a whole lot of stuff to do, and just ends up being very boring, then I won't cover it. So there are things that I will cover and things I won't cover, so just bear in mind that I won't cover like every single game. Rockman 55122. I'll add you after I'm done with the stream. Actually, speaking of which, I guess I can eat breakfast.
Whatever did happen with that Mary Gillis?
Y'all came to nothing, Miss Grimshaw.
That's for the best.
Sure, of course.
I never did like her very much.
I don't have gold at the moment, but I do plan on getting it at some point. It's not now. that's... I keep forgetting the controls for the D-pad. Doing good on health, I'm doing good on stamina. Doing good on everything.
Chipper? Well, where there's life, there's hope, my friend. And? We've been thinking about our problem all wrong. All wrong. That's all. Meaning? All in good time, my friend. All in good time. Always the show.
No, I have an iPhone. Alright. I think I might end the stream here. Or not this. Because there's that Hosea mission and there's that Blackwater mission for this. So I'm definitely gonna have to. You know, I might do the Javier Escuela mission. Let me edit the description again. How did I forget to do that? Mary was she was somewhere up here. Somewhere. It's Chadwick Farm. Hold on, I'll see the comment in a second. I just have to, yeah. Now let's go to that. Pretty sure it'll show the new description for me. Yeah, it'll show it. Hello guys, and welcome back to the video. Okay. Alright.
Thank you, Mr. Morgan, for sparing me like that. I'll work hard. I am not a bad fella. You'll soon warm to me.
Just see that I do.
Oh, you will.
Boy. Thank you for saving my life.
Well, yeah, of course.
Oh. Storm. Whoa! Big storm. Scared the horses. I gotta get the shelter. Come on. Storm's brewing. such a long-term viewer, yes, I will make you a moderator. But you must accept the responsibilities of being a moderator. So, if you see any comments that are, like, threatening or mean-hearted, like, you're such an evil person, blah blah blah, then block their comments. If it's a nice comment, don't do anything and just let them talk. Or if a person seems like they're saying something mean, at first ask them who they're talking to or what they're talking about. If they say that it's referring to me, then block their comment or tell them not to say it again. Like, first tell them not to say it again. If they do it again, then block them. Like, block their comment or put them in timeout. But if it's them referring to the game like, oh, that wasn't fair, you should have had that, then don't block their comment or anything like that, and just leave it at that. Oh, what the storm is gone? Really? I think I'll end the stream here. I hope you guys have enjoyed this, and wait, nope, Arthur, you are not ending the stream with me without shaving. There we go. Yeah, did I mention that your hair will grow, like, as time progresses? Meanwhile, in this game, you can just grow your hair, like, by going to a barbershop. In this game, you go to a barbershop, you get a haircut. Again, lifelike details. I love that. Rockstar. Rated M for mature. I say rated M for maddening. Not in a bad way, I mean maddening in a good way, because it's maddening how great this game is. Like, it does deserve all the 10s out of 10s and stuff. It's really that good. But, you know, the one thing I will say, horses make better vehicles than cars. Because the only pollution they leave behind are horse crap. And pee. And puke. Farts. I guess in a way that's sort of gasoline. Anyways, I will end this here, and in the next episode, not today's episode, tonight's episode, I got another like, thank you. I was gonna say, in the next episode, we're gonna do the Javier mission, and then we're gonna do the Hosea mission, and we might do free roaming after that, because I think that's gonna be the routine, maybe doing 2 or 3 missions, depending on how far apart they are from each other. And if I have enough time, I'll free roam for a bit, see what I can do. And yeah, anyways, with that being said, thank you all very much for watching. I love you all very much. If you guys have enjoyed this, then please like, comment, and subscribe, as well as turn on notifications and let your friends know all about this channel, so that way they can check it out. They'll let their friends know, and you know the whole process. Anyways, yeah, that being said, thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you guys next time on episode 4 of Red Dead Redemption 2. See you guys then.